All I'm saying is a blowjob shouldn't be $20.
What, are you gonna use a coupon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, shit. Welcome to the 9th episode of
Brothers Weekly.
And we are doing this episode a couple days earlier. I mean, we're not gonna put it out till Sunday night, just to keep it regular.
Oh yeah.
But I have some shit to do, so we had to do it earlier.
For recording purposes.
Let's get it started. Let's look at Corona. Wait. Oh, damn it.
There's the Corona.
Numbers keep going up. United States went up to 1.6 million. 303K recovered and 94,629. You notice the deaths are more specific than the recovered? Never mind. Worldwide has a K, but United States is always specific.
No, because they haven't reached the K yet. You see 94,000, you got to reach to the 100.
You can just put 94K and then just leave it until 95.
I know, but they don't start doing it until they reach the 100, technically.
Okay.
At least here, that's what they've been doing.
Yeah.
So worldwide, we got 5.01 million confirmed. And recover 1.91 million, and then 328K deaths.
See, you did that shit last week.
No,
I did it. Shit, it's going up, but
surprise, motherfucker.
There's no surprise there.
Nope.
Damn.
Yep.
We made it to the 5 million.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I mean, it's not going up. It's not going up as fast as it was before.
I know. Yeah.
So
what was it last couple of times where we were like 200K jumps and 300K?
Yeah. So now it's going down to the 2 numbers. So, I'm guessing doing some progress. I guess.
Yeah. Looks like it.
But besides Corona, shit's going crazy around the fucking states.
Oh yeah.
Michigan had a little incident. I think it was like a day or two ago.
A little incident.
It's a little incident. They had to evacuate a shit ton of people.
Oh man.
Dams are built for the water not to come through. But it's not funny.
No, it's not funny at all.
That shit broke, my guy.
Yeah.
That shit broke, and
so just like in the movies when they're doing that thing on Steve Carell doing the the Noah's Ark. Something similar to that.
Yeah, that shit broke, and they had to evacuate a bunch of people. Let's put the video there. The news. Is it up? Let me see. Go ahead.
One of 2 dams to fail. Authorities called for immediate evacuations in vulnerable areas.
Residents in Edenville and Sanford have been ordered to move out by local law enforcement. And if you are in those areas, you must evacuate as soon as possible.
Like his hands not even touching his body. It's like in the middle of the air.
The flooding.
Is he meditating or something, standing up?
The Great Lakes region. Lake Erie overflowed its banks.
Holy
the National Weather
shit.
Service
Their
warned
house
the
is
eastern
halfway
Michigan lakeshore
flooded,
could
bro.
suffer significant flooding and erosion.
And the farmers were already having a hard time.
Ohio, a Columbus suburb, were ferried to safety after neighborhood streets turned into streams.
Holy
it was
shit.
very terrifying because, you want to keep the positive face for the children.
Damn.
But
That's crazy.
Damn.
And that's going to kill plants and cattle.
Oh,
and,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. They,
Wow.
they can go out and they don't have to go out to the beach no more.
that was an a-hole move.
They fuck. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So
Hope they all evacuated safely. Hopefully there's no fatalities.
But yeah, you could have it worse, people.
Yeah.
It didn't. I didn't see what cost. Did they say what cost it?
No,
we go down and see. Because I mean,
they
it
just
must
said
have been raining a lot.
All they say just burst. Oh yeah, you gotta put the volume up, bro.
Yeah, but they don't say what happened.
No, they just say it just burst.
One of 2 dams to fail. Authorities called for immediate evacuations in vulnerable areas.
Yeah, so you just said it. They
Yeah,
failed.
go down. If you read it, it must say, like, not the video. Go down in the stories.
Okay, after 2 Michigan dams fell after days of heavy rain.
Heavy rain, flooding, yeah.
Damn.
But they must have been messed up before.
Yeah, probably they didn't, what is it called? Maintained it well.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of water, dude.
Yeah, a lot of water.
There was a hail rain in Mexico, ice, and they said they looked like coronavirus, the cell, and they said it was a sign from God telling people to stay home. Fucking dumb fucks.
Okay.
God ain't got time for that shit. Stupid.
So what were we on the day after tomorrow?
I don't fucking know, man. Shit's going
like everything goes crazy. Then Mexico only gets like ice.
I didn't look it up, but there's flood warnings for almost the Midwest, the Mideast. Fuck, let me see.
I mean, like from
like flood warnings, but
from because of the dam, or you mean like rain?
Let me see if it was the Midwest or the Mideast.
Well,
flood warnings for Carolinas, Virginia, as water slowly recedes in Midwest. Oh, because of the dams.
So it's because of the dam. So
flood warnings, Midwest.
The Midwest.
Yeah. So that it's a couple of states. For Carolinas, Virginia, that's what. Yeah.
Well, that's
Millers are under flash flood warnings across Midwest.
so they're just expecting it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better to take precaution now.
I guess it's been raining a shit ton over there.
Yeah, I mean the dam pretty much failed.
Yeah.
They said 2 of them.
2 dams, yeah.
So this is only a video of one of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck, dude. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's like we said before. We hope everybody got it away safely. Got away safely. Hope they're safe.
Yeah.
Of course.
Obviously, if you live over there, what the fuck? If they tell you to evacuate.
Yeah, this is not the Corona stay at home. This is actually
it's not. Yeah, you need to
can
get the fuck
actually
out of
drown. So
Yeah. What's next? What the fuck is next? Disney reopened. I thought we were gonna open with that. Why the fuck did I jump to flooding?
I
Fuck. Okay. Disney Springs reopened. Today.
Yeah, from 10 to
today, 10 to 10. It's open 12 hours. They have a bunch of rules in place, and they're doing it by phases too. They open some stores. They didn't open all the stores.
Is it true they're gonna do the temperature check on the?
They're doing temperature. Like if you go to Disney, there's everybody goes down the same garage.
Mm-hmm.
They have people checking temps. If you're older than 3, you have to be wearing a mask. It's down there. Go down.
All right, let's see. So they limited the parking and reduced the entrances.
Yeah.
Temperature screening prior to entry. Face covering required for guests ages 3 and up. Physical distancing practices, including physical distance and physical barrier. How are they gonna be able to do that?
I don't know. They probably built some shit in the sidewalk or something.
But still,
I don't know.
are they gonna build like little rails between the sidewalks or something?
Probably a one way going that way and one way going this way.
Oh, okay. Temporary operations modifications, including reduced hours at select locations and no scheduled entertainment offerings or high-touch interactive areas. An increased focus on disinfecting and sanitation, including the addition of hand washing stations and hand sanitizer key areas. That's nice. Smart.
Very nice.
But the disinfecting part will be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure the
sure
amount of people that are going to be there.
They'll just have people walking around making sure shit's clean, probably.
Yeah.
Keep going down because they see right there. The initial phase, guests will be directed to South Park in the Orange Line garage, blah 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 blah.
All surface parking lots will be closed.
So they have parking garages closed, so it doesn't get
so
full.
Are they gonna monitor how many people are in?
That's why they only have 2 garages open. They have 4.
So once the garages are full, are they just gonna?
That's it.
They're just gonna turn people around.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a nightmare for traffic.
Yeah. Well, shit. Get there early.
Yep.
Temperature screening. See, and if
so they're doing it for guests and employees.
Yeah. If you don't have the right temperature, they're gonna tell you to.
Off!
Yeah. That's what they're gonna tell you to do.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, and then of course limited contact. This will be by physical barriers. I mean they have been added at selected places where it's difficult to maintain strict physical distancing guidelines. I mean this may be visible in areas around cash registers or guest relations. For example, to help ensure proper distance.
Yeah, like they have
people.
they have at Publix and stuff.
Oh, okay. And of course, I will prefer cashless transactions.
Of course.
So at this time, it is recommended all guests use cashless or contactless payment options such as credit cards, debit cards, Disney gift cards, Disney reward redemption cards. I had to make it so freaking long a name. And mobile wallets, including Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Guests may purchase Disney gift cards at selected merchandise locations and welcome center. Guests ready to pay without cash.
Anything else?
Yeah, I know.
Anything but money, guys.
Yeah.
So if I don't know who pays with money anymore.
I mean, some people that for some reason had to use cash for something, and then they just have a little bit of extra change, and they just want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, the capacity measures.
Yeah, I mean, I think that distancing is up to you. I'm guessing.
So we are also training cast members to engage with guests and promote physical Okay, so they're training their guests to interact with people.
Yes, but like the right way.
Yeah, the right way. Okay, cleanliness and sanitation, cast training, and of course, they're just letting you know
they're ready.
They're ready. They're gonna be as safe as possible. And if you're one of those people that are gonna go there and complain, there's too many people in there. Where the fuck did you go? Anyways?
Yeah. What did you think was gonna happen?
I seen a lot of videos showing me people going to the beach because now they're open and they're like complaining. There's so many people.
Then
and they're so close together.
Wait it out.
Then why the hell are you doing the beach? You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know you're not
And like a lot of us are really smart. I'm really smart.
Yeah, so just don't go.
Just don't go. Yeah.
But yeah, there's one place to go. It's Disney Springs. If you're bored. I didn't hear about anything else
about Disney now. Or
there's Disney. There's restaurants that are open now.
Yes, there's a couple restaurants.
And
of course,
there's still some restaurants that are takeout still.
Takeout or or delivery.
Yeah.
Or what is it? They call it what?
Curbside pickup.
Contactless pickup, which I still don't understand contactless because there's still somebody handing you the food. But
it's like they'll probably they'll give you the bag, but you don't have to. I don't fucking know.
They still need to use their hands.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Let me rephrase that. They can. I mean, can you imagine those things that the old people used to grab, like things are far away, like the mechanical hand thing?
Yeah.
Here's your
food.
You go,
the fucking.
That's a good idea. There we go.
Yeah.
Hire us.
Yeah. What's next? What's fucking next?
All right, so we are going from here to the NBA.
Oh yeah, this might. I still haven't seen one episode.
No, but apparently it's causing controversy within the players that were part of the, was this 93, 94 Bulls? Or
yeah, 98,
sorry. 98 Bulls.
It's causing controversy within the people that were his teammates and the people that were against him. And
yeah, so since this was produced by MJ, and of course the show is on his point of view.
I don't remember if it was produced or he paid some, I don't remember.
So it's something that Jordan is involved in the production. That's all we know. And of course, the way it was pitched apparently to the other players is it was just it was gonna be around the whole team, but the final product ended up being everything from the point of view of MJ. So many of the players thought it was kind of unfair the things he was saying about them or the way he portrayed them in the.
Wait a minute. This says The Last Dance 2020 American sport documentary miniseries co-produced by ESPN Films and Netflix.
So it has nothing to do with it?
No, but why is it not on Netflix? It's waiting for it to be over?
probably they're gonna after ESPN is done, they're gonna probably just send it to Netflix.
Producer Michael Tollin. Who produced Michael Tollin? I guess they just it wasn't. It was supposed to be about the team, but they just evolved it in.
Yeah, being MJ and
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So let's hear what I think they're gonna start what Hortensgrat said, and then we'll just listen to this.
Yeah.
35 years, he brings up his rookie year going into former teammates' room and seeing coke and weed and women. My point is, why the hell did he want to bring that up? What's that got to do with anything? I mean, if you want to call somebody
has to do with everything, bro.
Damn snitch right there. When that so-called documentary is about one person, basically, and he has the last word on what's going to be put out there. What's going to be put out there? It's not a documentary. It's his narrative of what happened.
By the way, this is Hortensgrat talking right now.
You know, we know.
Jump to what's his name? Because it's the
wannabe UFC fighter. There we go.
He's not a UFC fighter.
He's a wannabe.
That's why we had to bring in the big guns. One, Michael Greenberg, who is in Chicago. Mike, you were covering this in the locker rooms.
Jump to Steven.
I still want to see that fight, Joe Rogan versus Steven.
He wants to fight Joe?
I remember they had that little thing.
It seems to be about a host of Chicago Bulls or former Chicago Bulls and MJ, because they resent the fact that the documentary was supposed to be about the 1997-98 Bulls when it's turned out to be essentially what we would term it as the Jordan documentary. We all know that, but there's a specific reason for that, and I think the players need to understand this. Nobody would give a damn about The Last Dance if Michael Jordan wasn't the guy that was speaking about it. If he wasn't a part of it, it would not have mattered. That is the reality of the situation. So yes, it might not be a quote-unquote documentary.
And that's the point that everybody's making. If the documentary wasn't about MJ, nobody was gonna watch it.
And there's the players from the other teams that played him that year. They're throwing shade like, did I save it? I hope I did. It's a player from the New York. The guy from the documentary asked him, when I say Michael Jordan, what do you think of? He's like, he's Michael Jordan. I wasn't playing Michael Jordan, I was playing the Bulls. Like they
yeah. They're trying to downplay they got their ass whooped by Michael Jordan.
Of course I didn't fucking save it. But he's like, yeah, I played the Bulls. I didn't play Michael Jordan. And he goes, and at the time, he was a bad motherfucker, but I was a bad motherfucker. No, you weren't, dude.
If you were that bad, where's your ring?
Yeah.
Where's your ring?
It was the guy that Michael Jordan stole the ball from in Game 6 that decided the game.
Oh, the Jazz?
Yeah, he's like, what was going through your mind when Michael Jordan stole the ball from you? He's like, why are you asking me that? Blah, 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 blah. They're just being little bitches about it. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, bitch. That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT for a reason.
So right now, Hortensgrat was calling MJ a hypocrite or something like that because he apparently a book that was released by some investigative journalist, and then MJ. Of course, he's a best friend with Hortensgrat, and then MJ just called him a snitch or something like that.
Something like that.
So it's apparently a beef they have from a long time, and Hortensgrat just taking advantage to say something when this came out. So
and they're saying Michael Jordan talked a lot of shit to his teammates,
but that's his competitive side.
I know, but they're saying what the fuck is wrong with Chris Bryant?
I don't know. He wants to escape.
They're saying like he used to talk shit like to his team during the game too.
Yeah,
like step the fuck up and shit.
Yeah, but that's been known for a long time. It's nothing like it was new.
So now they're just
I mean, you haven't heard the story of Steph Kerr, the Golden State Warriors.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, Stephen Kerr. His story about MJ, like they almost got into a fist fight or something because MJ was like,
yeah, he'll push you.
Yeah, he likes to push buttons, and that's just the way MJ was. If you didn't like playing there, why didn't you
get the fuck out?
Yeah, ask for a trade or leave on free agency. No, much of them re-sign. They didn't want to leave the team.
They know they couldn't win without
MJ.
Jordan.
Yeah. So
a lot of controversy. If I need to start watching it.
Yep. So it's called The Last Dance.
If anybody out there has seen it, has watched it, and you have some comments,
let us know.
Yeah,
we'll read them.
Email us or leave it on the page or down in the comments. I don't care. I'll read it and
give you a shout out.
Yeah. What's next?
Let's go to the MLB. So this came after the 50-50 proposal, and a bunch of players have
Excuse me. A bunch of bitches
are complaining about the money they're going to receive if they play with this 50-50% split with the owners, and the revenues, of course, playing with no fans.
Yeah. First, I want to say that if you're a player that doesn't want to play because you're not getting enough money, your team should end your contract, and you should be jobless for the 85 games that we're playing, and you shouldn't get paid shit. That's all I gotta say. If you have a fucking contract, and if you don't play or do what the contract says, you are gonna be jobless. So you either get 50% of your paycheck, or you don't get shit.
Yeah.
Period. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
So this happened in an interview. Chris Russo, I think he's also an analyst for ESPN, if I am correct. They asked him about Blake Snell and all this situation.
Take that out so you can read it.
It's right here. So Chris Russo responded as, "I don't want to hear another word. I don't want to hear another player moan and groan," Russo said Tuesday. "I don't want to hear Clayton Kershaw was on Dan shit. Patrick. I don't want to hear Ian Snell or Blake Snell or whatever his name is."
He's a piece of shit.
I don't want to hear about Bryce Harper, Scott Boras. He's an agent, just in case you guys didn't know. The union knew that if they were gonna play games in an empty stadium, that they knew they were gonna have to take a price reduction. They knew it, so all of them can go to hell. Go to hell. That's garbage. Those were words from Chris Russo.
They're all garbage.
He also then later, after another question, he responded, What a disgrace. They knew right from the get-go that the letter and the exchange and the agreement that was made in March regarding the whole thing about the 50-50 revenue split, that they knew it would have been to be renegotiated and changed if there was a situation," Russo said. And I got Players Union Executive Director Tony Clark telling the whole world how their Commissioner Rob Manfred tried to jam a salary cap by us during a global pandemic. They have a big stink about the 50-50 thing. Go to hell, all of you. So strong words from Chris Russo here.
Here's what I'm saying. And then it says Kershaw chooses family over quarantine games. I'm pretty sure the nurses and the firefighters and the cops and the ambulance workers,
EMTs,
whatever the fuck, with all due respect, retail workers, I'm gonna miss a couple here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they would pick their family over the fucking quarantine.
Yep, yeah.
And they're getting way less pay than you are.
Mm-hmm.
You are coming out to a field. How big is a fucking baseball field?
Pretty big.
Let me Google this because I wanna shit on him with facts.
Yeah, and doctors and stuff, they're dealing with patients that have it. They're in direct contact with the virus, while an MLB player won't kind of be, because they will be checked before every game. Probably they're gonna be checked when they get home. They're gonna be checked before they go practice. They're gonna be checked because the MLB will not risk having any sick player on the field.
Let me see how big is in square feet. So baseball field is 400 foot by 400 feet. 400 feet by 500 feet. 400 feet. You get the fucking point. A doctor is with a patient in a 12, probably a 10 by 12 room.
Yep.
In a hospital with a ton of sick people. So you're going to tell me that you're going to walk into a 400 feet by 400 feet field, probably 90 feet away from all the players, to throw a fucking ball.
Which you can't throw in the playoffs.
Nobody's going to touch it because you're pitching it.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to touch it. Probably the catcher, maybe.
Yeah, when they throw it
and
back.
And the umpire. That's it.
Yeah. And then
you're going to tell me, and you get paid millions of dollars to throw a ball so somebody can hit it. So it's entertainment, and somebody's getting paid $15 an hour to save lives, and you think you're more than them. You're a fucking piece of shit. That's what the fuck you are. You're fucking people. It's stupid. They are fucking stupid. That's what I'm saying. At this point, I don't even fucking care if baseball comes back. It pisses me off that they're thinking more about money. Because it's money, dude.
Yeah, it's not about family.
And if you go to play 85 games, you know how much you're away from your family? You're away for like 3-4 months, you bitch. You're not putting your family at risk whatsoever.
No, yeah, you're not close to the family. And if you get sick, you're going to a hospital.
Yeah, they'll quarantine you right then and there, dude. And he's not gonna get sick.
And then he's gonna say, "What? I'm gonna miss my family."
Fuck off.
You already play what 6-7 months
out of the fucking year, and then spring training, he spends what 2-3 months with them, and that's it.
Yeah, technically, that's it. And maybe on their day offs, is that what once a week?
Yeah, there's what he doesn't understand is there's people. There's people that aren't working right now because they don't want to go back to play. There's people that work as janitors in the parks. There's network people. There's network people that are not working because they don't want to fucking play. There's ground crew. There's all kinds of people that are out of work because they don't want to fucking play.
Yeah, and it's all about the money.
Yeah, it's all about the fucking money.
Yeah, they say family, but what did Blake Snell said? If I don't get paid enough to put my life on risk.
Yeah, fuck you. That's stupid. I don't understand
that I believe that the way we pay players is ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous.
The amount we pay them, and then they get entitled because they're getting paid that much because you're
what entitles for you to be a good player? Obviously, you have to. When you were coming up, you trained and you perfected your craft, and you have to train every day, and you got to practice now
and all that stuff. Yeah, we get
now.
it.
You're getting paid millions of dollars. Now there's people out here that have to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning every day if they have days off because of this quarantine shit. Wake up in the morning every day, come to a store tired. They left their families at home, bitch. Not miles away, not in the comfort of a mansion, probably in an apartment 30 minutes away from a store, so they can put food on the shelves for other families that are winning less than you piece of shit, that are working to earn their money. And they don't leave till, I don't know, depending on how you work or whatever you work. Sometimes they come in at 1 a.m. and then they'll leave till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon to go home to their families, to spend time with them, to go to bed, to do the same shit the next day. You wake up, I don't know.
Pitch one game and you don't pitch until
they wake up,
3 or 4
they go train
games.
for a couple hours. He throws 5 innings. His work night is over. You don't pitch for 5 more fucking days. And you're getting paid millions, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
you're a piece of shit. That's all there is. That's all there is to it.
Oh yeah, I mean he just doesn't want to pitch on a playoff game.
And of course, there's people are gonna be like, well, if you can play at our level, if you could do what we do and win as much money, you wouldn't be saying no. It's stupid. There's players that are saying, I don't even care if we don't get paid.
We want to play.
We want to play
because they love the sport.
They love the sport. Now, if you don't go back because you're getting paid less, you don't love the sport. You love the game. God damn it! You don't love the sport. You love the money.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're a piece of shit. You don't deserve to be in the league whatsoever. If they should cancel your contract right then and there. That's it.
I mean, this takes me back to the World War II when they suspended and players actually volunteered to go to war.
They volunteered to go to war, dude.
To war.
It wasn't that the government was coming to the fields and dragging them out. They went and they volunteered because their country needed them. And I'm not comparing the pandemic to going back to baseball to war. But I'm saying people did what they have to do, and those people didn't get paid as much money.
No, and then they came back and they came back to play.
That's it. That's it. And if you still have fans after this shit, those fans are fucking stupid too. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if any player of my team says that dumb shit. And if Javier Baez says I'm not playing because I'm getting paid 50%, I'll take his jersey in my backyard and fucking burn it. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
And I mean, by standards, the sport players get paid way too much.
Yeah, too fucking much, dude.
Where they get paid ridiculous amount of money to play.
I understand basketball. They're running up and down. They need fucking. They have to be fit. They have to. It's like accuracy, running, stamina. Soccer. They're running up and down. You can't fucking and nobody in a normal life can kick a ball straight. Like a fucking that shit curves and shit. Football, they're running up and down. They do get brain damage. They can get concussions and shit. Now, I love baseball and it's my favorite sport, but you're just standing there waiting for a ball to get hit.
It's one of the sports with less contact of getting hurt. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, a ball's being thrown at you at fucking 100 miles per hour that you may or may not hit or may or may not hit you.
Exactly. I mean, in the rare cases, it has been. Injuries is normally is because we're running, or you get hit by a ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's like
you have to be fit because you're gonna have to run 90 feet.
It depends on what position you play as well. If you're at the age, you don't really have to care.
You have to be fit. You have to be your body and your mind has to be focused, and you have to have good reflexes and shit. But it's not compared to other sports where it's activity. I don't know.
Non-stop.
The 90 minutes that they're playing.
Yeah. So what we're saying is, I mean, we the fans and the owners have put the standard of how much a player can get paid.
Yeah.
If we didn't pay them millions out of the gate, they wouldn't be making this amount of money. You're making this money because of the fans.
And here's what happens. Teams, they saw at the beginning, and this probably started with the New York Yankees. When they won all those World Series and they started making money, and then obviously players wanted to play in that team, and they went over there, and then the players started getting good, and I'm pretty sure it started with this guy's good and we want him, and they're like, we'll pay anything for him. And it probably started with like, yo, I want $20,000. So like, holy shit, we'll give it to you. So the next player that came that was good, he's like, this guy got $20,000. Yeah, so
it probably started teams trying to outbid each other for a player, and that's how the money increased.
It's a World Series race.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that's why that started happening in the NBA, and that's why they did the salary cap. Yeah. This is the amount of money you're allowed. It can get ridiculous the amount of money an owner is willing to pay a player to get to the playoffs.
And what's gonna happen is with this fuss, MLB's gonna be like, oh, so you want to be stupid?
Let's put a salary cap.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Now you don't have a fucking choice but to. That's it.
Yeah, and then this is the amount of money you can reach.
And that's it.
And they should do it.
Yeah, they have to do it. There's no way. That Bryce Harper deal was ridiculous. That Manny Machado deal was fucking stupid. He didn't do shit too. Bryce Harper was shit. I don't give a fuck what you say. Bryce Harper.
Yeah, his batting average.
It went down. Oh shit, it went down. This shit's moving and it's pissing me the fuck off more than I am already. Let's do something else, bro. Let's go
from
let's go
MLB.
Let's go to another side of the world, man.
And we are here with the Korean baseball organization.
These guys are fun as fuck, man. I don't give a fuck what you say. Is there a video for this?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think this one had video. If I found the right one.
All right, so this Korea's baseball season began after a remarkable turnaround in coronavirus cases.
Because they killed all of them.
No, this is South Korea, bro.
Is this it? No. Is that it? What is going on here?
Oh, wait, I got it.
Let me see.
No, this is
fast forwarded to see if it's baseball.
No, this is something else. There's like Bangkok or something like that.
I'll go down then.
No, this is like a president talking about the
state. We'll go down there. I think it's the other one that I found video of.
So they're still using the cheerleaders. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the cheerleader danced many rows of empty seats, and umpires wore protective masks as a new baseball season began in South Korea.
After weeks of long delay because of the corona pandemic, a hushed atmosphere allowed for sounds like the ball hitting the catcher's mitt and bat smacking the ball for a single or double to echo around the stadium.
There were faces in the stands at the game on Tuesday. Pictures placed in the stadium because fans are allowing the venue, at least for now. It will be cool. I mean, it will probably cost a lot of money if they put like little some monitors, and then
you I thought about that shit.
You pay. You're like you were going to see the game, but they give you the view from the seat.
Have you seen
like VR?
You've seen the Big Bang Theory, like the robot they have. He sends a robot with like. He sends a robot and has a tablet and it has his face.
Oh yeah. No, I seen that.
He's sick from home.
Yeah.
So that's what he does. That would be cool.
Yeah, if
that's a lot of money though.
Yeah, if they be able to do that in like a VR experience, like I know the NBA tried it once on the front row seats.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah,
where you have a 360-degree camera and then you just put this VR set
thing,
and then you can actually like you were sitting on the chair. If they were able to do that for a full stadium, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. So they played. We went for lunch today and we saw the game.
Yeah,
and it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
they had cardboard pictures of people in there, and they're playing like there's people in the stadium.
And over there, baseball is like the top sports. Like here is football. American football is the big thing here. Over there is baseball. And if you watch their games, they're fun as heck. Especially when they have the fans. Oh my God, those games get crazy. The cheerleading and stuff.
We've taken sport for granted till now.
Yeah,
and now we see how pampered the players are and how pampered the companies are holding the sports are. And now we see how greedy they are.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
That's what's come out of this. Players go up a little bit. Players and coaches will go through fever screening before entering stadiums, while umpires and first and third base coaches must wear masks. Jesus, so easy. Players are prohibited from high-fiving teammates or signing autographs. Chewing tobacco is banned to prevent spitting. Mask and latex glove will be required at training facilities.
You hear that, Kershaw?
Easy. They found a way to make it work.
Yep.
And we ours just came down to money.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, just saying, Kershaw's trying to avoid pitching in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because when Kershaw plays in the playoffs, he becomes
yeah, so you don't deserve all that money, dude.
A double-A pitcher that gets slammed every time.
Oh, look at this. Well, NASCAR restarts the season without fanfare, and some NFL teams allow reopening training facilities and commissioner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I didn't see that really. Well, talking about Korea, is this north or south?
South.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that like 3 times already. And it's like, you read the sentence right there where it says South Korea. You can see it right there on the TV if you need a reminder.
Let me see. Yeah, North Korea. I can't do it. Talking about Korea, they had another nice idea for their soccer team.
Oh God.
Go ahead, click it. Go for it.
South Korea.
Go down real quick. Go down real quick. The leaders of South Korea's soccer club might be feeling like boobs after they were exposed for using sex dolls to make an empty stadium look full of fans.
FCZO plays 30 mannequins around his stadium for a game against, I don't know how to say that, adding signs of life to standpoint of spectator because of the coronavirus pandemic.
Here's what they deserve. Hey,
you do know that porn it's banned in South Korea.
So they use sex dolls.
Yeah, so I don't know how the government's gonna react to that.
The action of the film must not have been that great. People watching quickly noticed that some of the fake fans wore clothing advertising sex toys, and that many of them were especially busty. As the BBC noted, pornography is banned from South Korea. Yeah. We had tried to add some fun in the non-spectator match. FC Seoul said a statement according to the New York Times. But we have not checked all the details, and that is clearly our fault. The associate president, since no remorse. Oh, so they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, so the stadium did it. It wasn't the team people. Oh, that would be great if they did it in all the stadiums.
Some people are gonna get fired, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh my God. So the team the team said it was assured by the doll supplier that the figure weren't sex products. Didn't display shows of Delcom, company known for sex dolls for the job. So they knew there were a sex. Why you always lying? So the team knew they were a sex doll supplier, but they still used them.
Jesus Christ!
Look.
They are like
they're the
they're not blow up dolls. They're like
the mannequin, like the very expensive shit.
Here's how people felt when they were saying the game.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
That's
my ding ding dong.
That was the intro for the team when they came out to the field.
So here's a picture. Man, they almost look like the real people.
I might need one at the house. I'll hide her in the closet.
You know, there's actually people that have actually got married to those dolls.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. There's people married to pillows.
There's
people married to themselves, dude.
I think I forgot if it was on Netflix or something like that. There was a documentary about like weird fetishes and stuff like that. And one of them is a couple both of them are married to a sex doll, and then they take her to restaurants and stuff like that, and they pretend like she's real.
That's fucked up.
And they go like, well,
hell,
it's nice to have. It's an icebreaker.
People are trying to find something to keep themselves entertained. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So Korea. We coming back to the States now?
Technically.
So we
got some.
We took our
if you keep saying I will smack you.
We had our fill of sports. Now let's go to our favorite shit, which is TV shows and movies and shit.
Oh,
And talking about favorite, the CW announced that Miss Ruby Rose, who was playing Batwoman in the CW show, fucking left.
Yeah, she stepped down. So it wasn't.
It says it on here what happened, but it's funny. It's probably one of the fastest role that's left for superheroes.
Yes, and it's because I think it overwhelmed her because she had a lot of controversy being the first LGBT actor. She got a lot of slander from the fans. A lot of other fans didn't like her because she, I guess, didn't fit the Batwoman character.
That was happening at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, and it's still happening. A lot of people are complaining through the whole season. So I think it overwhelmed. Yeah. It does affect.
It says something here about depression and stuff. Let me see. Ruby Rose reprised exit from CW series Batwoman.
Surprise.
What did I say?
Reprised.
What the fuck? Let's start over. Ruby Rose surprise exit from the CW series Batwoman stemmed from an ill fit between star and production. According to multiple sources, Rose was unhappy with the long hours required to her as the series lead, which led to friction on the set. It was thus decided by her and the network and studio Warner Brothers Television that they will part ways. So it's mutual firing. That's what it was.
Yeah, so at least it was something like that. Well, this is not going to work. We both agree it's not going to work, so let's split.
Here, it says, where is it? Given the sudden nature of its speculation has, no, that's not. Where's the depression thing? To her disc. Oh, wow. Given the sudden nature of it, speculation has been rampant as to the reason of Rose's exit for the series. It was speculated that it had something to do with pain associated with an emergency surgery Rose underwent for two herniated discs. But source familiar the situation tells Variety Rose's issue had nothing to do with a health injury.
And the injury happened at the beginning of the production, so it was actually filming for Batwoman.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Rose has also been open about her mental health issues in the past. Back in October, she posted on Instagram, "I've been struggling with mental health my entire life." And her character is not really the most colorful.
No,
Batwoman is not. Batwoman is technically the equal of Batman in a woman form, and Batman is not very colorful
either. See, and but yeah, there's another report that said that maybe out of stuff like that also happened because of the way fans were treating her, and it's unfair that
they loved her on Orange Is the New Black,
but they hate her because it was a superhero, and I find that unfair the way we treat actors. We forget they're also people.
Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna be. Are they gonna keep the storyline going, or are they gonna reboot it? Yeah, because she's on.
They're probably gonna pull a Tony Ironman thing where they just refer as
Rhodes changed.
Yeah,
because she's on the will they all meet?
Oh yeah, on the Arrowverse. I mean, not the Arrowverse, the crossovers.
The crossovers, yeah. And the big one, she was on the big one.
Unless they're just gonna continue the story, but that she's from another universe or something like that, maybe.
Could be. They don't care. They'll find somebody else.
Yeah. But we gotta remember there are people too, and your comments do affect them.
Yeah.
We gotta remember that.
Yeah. They don't read them, but I'm pretty sure they'll hear it somewhere somehow.
Yeah. I mean, they will probably read them. They guess even if they get 1 million comments on Twitter, they still get to see the first couple.
See the shitty,
and then if you're that kind of shitty person that need to talk shit about it, and you are not an actor or know what they're going through mentally, and you don't know their situation, we have seen actors fall into drugs because of
that stuff. Yeah.
Of the pressure of the pressure you guys are giving them. So. Let's be a little bit nicer, people.
So yeah, that sucks, man. So from Batman,
so we wish her the best, and she probably gets another role somewhere.
She probably
she's a great actor. So
I'm excited as fuck for what's coming next. If
the number one acclaimed,
if you are a fan of DC and have been following this Justice League fiasco with Zack Snyder, you are probably as fucking excited as I am. When this movie came out, it was a disappointment. It didn't completely flop, but it didn't do as good as it was supposed to. This comes from the fucking Superman CGI mouth, the colors, the storyline changes that fucking Josh Weldon did to the fucking movie.
Yeah, you can tell when the story changes.
Fucked it up. So,
and I believe that's one of the problems, having a director do half a movie and then a director having...
It was finished. He said finish it up, but then he went and refilmed a bunch of scenes that he had no right to fucking do. So people found out that Zack Snyder had actually finished it. They just needed to, retouch, cut it. It's been, when did Justice League come out? 3-4 years ago?
Something like that. Three maybe?
Something like that.
Let me check.
Since that came out, there's been a movement of people, even the actors from the movie.
Yep.
Jason Momoa said that's not the Aquaman I filmed.
Yeah, and I think that's the Twitter that went nuts, and then all the comments like, what do you mean?
Yeah. So it's been a movement of people wanted to release the Snyder Cut, which would be
2017.
Yeah, it's been. So it's the Snyder Cut will be like no CGI mouth Superman, a darker set, not a bitch Batman. It's gonna be like Batman versus Superman Batman.
The Batman that Ben Affleck wanted to play.
The Batman that Ben Affleck wanted to do. More accurate to the Return of Superman. I think it's a little bit longer. The storyline may make more sense. And all that comes to where it's coming out next year on HBO.
So what do you think this will revamp for a second one if it's successful? Or you think that we already
we were supposed to get it was gonna be like an Avengers thing. We were supposed to get 3 Justice League movies. It was supposed to be this one, and then Darkseid, and then something else.
I mean, but they have continued doing movies. Wonder Woman's coming out.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, is the only person they would really have to talk is Ben Affleck and
so I don't know.
Cavill.
So if they want to do that, they would have to do if they wanted to keep going to what they want to do, they'll still keep Robert Pattinson as the Batman. But if they wanted to do another Justice League, I'm pretty sure they'll probably talk to Ben and be like, "Hey man, can you do us a fucking favor?"
Yeah.
Ben Affleck did a great job as Bruce Wayne and Batman. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. A lot of people thought he couldn't do it, and he was like, I can act.
He did it. He was the perfect. He's between the. He's not the young Batman from the beginning. He's like
the more mature, wiser.
He's almost out of the Batman role. He's almost too old. Like not him, but like in the comic wise, where he's getting too old to keep doing it.
Yeah, where he's past his peak.
Yeah. It was great. He did a good Bruce Wayne, and I think I think if they kept it going how it's supposed to be, he would have played it more. But the waiting period and his movie kept getting pushed back.
Yeah.
And fans weren't happy, so I guess he decided to.
Yeah, you can tell when Justice League came out, he wasn't happy with the way it came out.
He wasn't having his personal life wasn't going too well either.
No, yeah.
So he said, you know what, just whatever, I'll just focus on myself. But I think hopefully Robert Pattinson does a good job. I think he will.
Yeah, I've seen the picture. He looks badass.
His suit looks awesome. His car looks amazing. The scenes that I've seen.
Just forget you saw him in Twilight.
And then
you just get a new perspective.
He's not gonna shine in the sun on this one.
That'll be hilarious if they put a pun in there.
What the fuck?
I don't know what happened.
Stop breaking shit.
I didn't break
Snyder Cut coming out 2021 on HBO. It's either going to be a 4-hour movie or a 6-episode series. I don't care how they do it. I just wanted to fucking do it.
Yes. By the way, if you're Justice League, the cartoon, the animation ones, they just dropped the new one, Justice League, what was that, Apocalypse War?
Yeah.
The Apocalypse War.
That movie's fucking crazy.
It's freaking awesome.
Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark, so it's the Dark Universe Justice League.
Amazing. The animation, the gore.
The story, it was great.
The cursing is all amazing. Talking about cartoons and shit. The Mandalorian, I think it's for season 2.
We didn't put the picture.
Oh, fuck, man. There you go.
So 2021, though.
Next year. That's what I said. Next year, HBO, man.
I thought it was going to be like December or something.
No,
give me a Christmas gift.
Keep going out. Let me see what it says.
Give me a Christmas gift.
I want to thank HBO, Snyder, not clearly yet.
Holy crap. So it's a 20 to 30 million redoing. So they wasted 20 to 30 million to ruin perfection.
It's not. Yeah. They fucked it up. So I'm thinking what HBO's gonna do is like finish the editing and the effects and all that stuff, because that's all that was left.
So yeah, they just hired that director to finish it up, and then he just
hired it and he just added a bunch of shit, spend more money, and they didn't get that money back, obviously.
Obviously not.
But yeah, I'm happy for this. We've been waiting for this for a while. Mandalorian season 1 was a great success. And now for season 2, they added Rosario Dawson, which everybody wanted her to play Ahsoka, and now they added Katie Sackhoff.
We don't know how to say her last name. I always call her Katie.
And she is playing what is her name? She's playing the Mandalorian. That what she say right here? Sci-fi holocron Katie's Bo-Katan, which is if you watch Clone Wars, she's the sister of Mandalore's queen or whatever, and she's on the Darth Maul arc with Mandalorians, and she's on the Rebels show trying to get Mandalore back from Darth Maul, and she's on the new season of the Clone Wars. Well, she's very, very key to the Mandalore arc on Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
So her role on The Mandalorian is gonna be really good. So it's probably gonna be a big role. I don't know if they're planning on taking The Mandalorian back to Mandalore and doing a season over there, because Ahsoka is friends with this character.
Have they also explained the Boba Fett angle or no?
No, they haven't said anything about that. No.
So there's reports that Boba Fett was gonna make an appearance, but we just don't know how or who.
Dead, so I don't know if it's gonna be like if he had a son or something,
like they did on the other movies.
Yeah. So but yeah, this just came out probably yesterday or today.
Why should be somebody that found the costume and just wears it?
Yeah. See, because ever since season 1 finale of Mandalorian, when Moff Gideon emerges with the TIE Fighter, Bo-Katan's Darksaber, which is the Darksaber was the competition to a lightsaber, because the Mandalorians fought the Jedi for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So they made those Darksabers, and that's people lost their shit when that happened in the Mandalorian.
So the Jedis beat them, but they couldn't beat the Empire.
Oh yeah. Jedis beat their ass, dude.
Yeah, but they couldn't beat the Empire.
Yeah. No, the Mandalorians.
Was it like a tie where they just came to like an agreement?
They don't mention them on the old Star Wars movies, and they don't mention them in the new ones either. They always mention it pre.
So it's like pre everything.
Pre everything, and then of course now the Mandalorian came out, which is the only time that a Mandalorian is mentioned in the old saga time period. They obviously Boba Fett, but they don't like, oh, he's a fucking Mandalorian from Mandalore.
No, he was just a bounty hunter.
A bounty hunter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so exciting stuff for Star Wars 2. Fucking that's Tony Hawk is getting remastered. I'm hyped as fuck. If you got to play this game, is it PlayStation 2?
I think Tony Hawk 1 was PS1 and Tony Hawk 2 PS2.
Yeah, but Tony Hawk 2 was awesome. You could fucking on the electric lines and you would do points and you can compete against other people. That was cool. The Predator game, if you haven't heard of it, it was low key. It wasn't. They didn't give it a big.
I don't watch that much TV, so I'm not.
But they didn't give it a big. You know how they do other games, yeah. So that just came out on low key,
and it looks amazing. If you see the preview, it looks pretty badass.
It's gonna if you play Jason, it's gonna be kind of like that. One player is the killer, and then the other players are the survivors.
You're Arnold.
Yeah. What else was it? Avengers game got pushed to September
again.
It was supposed to come out this month. I was supposed to get it for my fucking birthday, but then they pushed it to September because the game wasn't finished. This game is gonna be a fucking wreck, but I'm buying it anyway.
Yeah, they've already been saying it's not gonna be.
I just downloaded Warzone. I suck at co-op games, so I'm gonna try that today. Hopefully, I get to use my fucking TV at my house.
Yeah. So the rumors for the new Call of Duty game, it will be the Cold War.
Cold War.
And it was leaked by a. I forgot his.
It was on actual Warzone. It was like a Easter egg. It wasn't leaked.
Yeah, no, but it was leaked that the name will be actually like Cold War by some. I always remember. I will never forget his name. But every time he says this is the name we have been got it, he did the Modern Warfare, and he got the Warzone too. So we'll see.
Also, if you play Warzone, the bunkers you can open them now. That was an update that they did today.
Oh, the bunkers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go home,
try to play it,
crank that shit up, and see if I can play this.
If you want, you can play Plunder. That's a good one.
Yeah, Plunder. I'm pretty sure I'll connect and I'll let you know so we can fucking play or whatever. It's not like we have to go to work tomorrow or anything.
No.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Let me. I like this song, so I'm gonna play it for you guys.
The what?
Oh shit! It's a song I found and I like it. I'm gonna play it for you guys.
If you put it up
before we bounce out of here, okay? It's deep.
That was the lyrics. They touched my heart.
They probably spent months trying to figure out that song.
That song.
I think that's it, man.
It's like Gucci Gang.
The episode will release at the normal date, even though we recorded it 2 days before. Hopefully next week we have some more good news of sports and other stuff. If you like it, please give us a like, a share, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow us everywhere at Brothers Weekly, brothersweekly.com. What am I missing? We're on all the podcasts.
Yep. Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Watch us on YouTube. Talk to a friend. All that good stuff. Help us get popular. If you know people that like baseball and they don't like Blake Snell, or if you know Blake Snell, man, just let him know that I don't fucking like him. He's a piece of shit. And Clayton Kershaw too, man. I don't give a fuck. ESPN, I'm down here for a contract. If you want somebody to talk about,
if ESPN can hire us. If you want those commentators,
if you want a late show sports show, we got you, dog.
If you need to put us on HBO, that's fine.
That's fine. We can do it too. What else? I can't think.
We'll be 100% honest of what we're thinking.
Yeah.
But there will be like those warnings.
Oh, we should do interviews too. Why are you a piece of shit, bro?
We'll get that warning, like the thoughts and expressions expressed here are not part of our channel.
I was thinking we should try to do interviews too, if it's through like Zoom or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously when this shit goes over, I'm gonna try and get some interviews in here. Probably like people we know, like I know people that are like business owners, and I know people that are like personal trainers and shit.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be like preparing interviews so people can see other stuff. Then that's it, man. I think we're good.
So if you're going out, you remember,
be safe. Yes,
be safe. You still need to wear your gloves, your mask, and all the good stuff to be healthy. Don't be an asshole either. Yeah. And if you go to crowded places and you know they're going to be crowded, do not complain on Facebook or Instagram, because everybody's going to call you a stupid idiot and going to say, then why the hell did you go? Don't wear your mask in your fucking car. You look ridiculous. I mean, you can just let it hang in from one ear. Something. Just don't keep it on, bro. That's it, man. Hopefully you guys have a good week, because I'm going to have a nice ass weekend.
This was Edwin and Ivan from the Brother Box, and this was
Brothers Weekly.
See you later, guys.